morning, everyone. It's Greg. Welcome to Buckeye Freight Railing up here in Miamisburg, Ohio. Came up here because I got some shelter here. It is yet another rainy day here, and water's ponding up everywhere. The rivers are flowing. It's been like a monsoon here the last 3 days. So I started out down the tracks a few miles and got I-141 in the rain. So I decided to come back up here. Not come back, but to come up here to the Miamisburg depot. You can see right there, got the overhangs there. I can sit under there and stay dry. So you guys stay tuned. I'll show 141 first that I got down the road. And then 507 came through up here and he was highballing. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. All right, got the umbrella out again. It's been raining for 2 or 3 days here now. Got I-141 coming down. Very windy too. Here we go. There's how windy it is. At least it's 67 degrees, so it's not bad. All right, here comes the end of this one. There's some high railer down there or something doing something, and he'll be out of the way in a few minutes, they said. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drive up the road to Miamisburg Depot where I got some shelter. I'll film from there. and they'll highball through there. All right, that's I-141 Walbridge, Ohio to Louisville, Kentucky. Yeah, I'm gonna move up and get some shelter. Thanks for watching, guys. You can see there's a lot of rain been going on here. That yard is flooded. This is Miamisburg, Ohio. I rolled up here to go to the Miamisburg, the old depot. They got some overhangs there. I can stay dry there. But man, it has just been a monsoon here lately. There's water right there going through. Woo! All right, there's the depot right there. That's my savior for the day. Nice looking depot, isn't it? They hold venues there now. Look at all the gravel on the road from the wash downhill. Wow. Okay, here we are. Let's get some trains. You know, I heard 507 was coming down. I'm not sure that was him. He had too many auto racks than usual, than normal. All right, I tell you, as soon as I shut the camera off pulling in here, that gate started going down. So I jumped up here, and I have never seen water down through here. That's usually dry. And over there, that is the Great Miami River, and she is flowing. That's the same river that runs through downtown Dayton. And over beyond there is the downtown Miamisburg. There's an NS track over there. That's the Dayton district. If I hear some call out, I'll run over there and get them there. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. All right, got Norfolk Southern coming, 139. lot, nice train. Couple things on the lead, he had 4004 DC to AC conversion. That's a heritage unit, and about 3/4 of the way through there's some unusual freight where I turn the camera. Anybody knows what that is, let me know in the comments. And if you know where NS 139 originates and his destination, let me know that too. I'd appreciate it. I think he comes out of Portsmouth, Ohio, I'm not sure. Thanks for watching, guys. All right, got M558 coming up. Cincinnati to Willard, Ohio. I think he just went into emergency. Yeah. Wow, guys, I saw a car go over down there. I think we got a derail. They were wobbling really bad, I know that. Let me see if I can find anything out. See if we can see anything over to the right here. Yep. We got a derailment. Wow. Whoa. Okay.
LA Dispatch, Jackson Lansford, over. Also, where did you hit the tree at?
We didn't hit the tree. I got it stopped right before the bridge here, but I went into full service and I didn't have it, I don't know. I mean, we stopped before we hit the tree. Rear end is going to be at BD 48.3.
Alright, 49.6 to 48.3, an emergency, air not restoring, and where is the tree at?
The tree is probably going to be right at, probably be 50 or 49.7 maybe. It's right there, right before the road crossing.
You're doing 49.7, gear stop, an emergency, air not restoring, and you might be on the ground.
Yeah, like I said, I did everything I could to get it stopped before we hit the tree.
Wow, there you go, guys.
Big,
My
big
first
hit
derailment
there,
I've
so
witnessed.
I went emergency, but hopefully it's just,
Well, they're not letting anybody else down there. but I got to drive by and you saw what happened. So it's definitely at least 1 or 2 cars on the ground. All right, guys, that's probably the end of my day here. Thanks for watching. Okay, if I'd have leaned down a little further, we'd have seen it more of it. But there's what it is.